Chief comes over to help out on Steve Smith. Laettner inside, double pumps. Got it, and he's fouled by Dennis Rodman.
Big time move. They force him to the middle. Dennis moves in a little bit on him. Laettner, big time game. Yes, sir.
14th tie of the game. Where Kasner bounces ahead to Laettner. And Dennis Rodman, two on the side. Yep.
2 and on the side, so Dennis gets his 5th foul. Smith down, he fires the ball over to Laettner, coming from the backside.
With 11 points, 4 more than his season average.
Watch out.
Rodman and Laettner doesn't want any part of Dennis Rodman. He doesn't want him to help him off the floor. His whistle. Here is Pippen now as the pace is quickened. Here is Michael Jordan. Winds up on the floor but gets his 21st point.
Is looking to up-tempo as much as possible off the misses and steals. Get it out and get it up.
Didn't play that way in the early games against the Detroit Pistons, UB, but they managed to run against Detroit in Game 4, and that change in style have helped him. Dennis Rodman has picked up a technical foul. He picked up 4 technicals in the first-round series against the Bullets.
Well, this is something which is major here now. This will quiet Dennis down. This referee crew definitely came out with an attitude that they are not going to allow him to carry on. Now, as you look at this, he is guarding a guy, Christian Laettner, who in the 4 games this year averaged 24 points and 8 rebounds. So they know that he's got to work hard. And there's another cheap push-off, and that's why he got the team.
Glass appealing to Joe Crawford right now. Picked up his first foul and a tee. And Steve Smith is on the line following the foul by Ron Harper.
Well, you know, Joey just came in here and said, look, this is how it's going to be. We're not going to allow any cheap shots because we have some great defenders in this game. When you say Jordan and Pippen, and then also at the other end you see Blaylock and Mutombo, you have 4 guys on the first 2 all-defensive teams.
Steve Smith, who led, and finally Mookie Blaylock with rebound number 4.
That's why we said earlier, the guards must come back in. That was...
And it's going to be called against the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, good play that time by Rodman. Rodman jumped right in front of Laettner, and then Laettner knocks him out of there. Just watch this. See, as he turns around, watch what happens here now. He's going to push him right there. See, you can't do that. You can't extend. Just use your forearm. Hold him off with your forearm. You're strong enough, and that way it's going to frustrate him. Game 5.
Well, the 2 against Grant Hill, critical. And this will be an offensive foul called against Christian Laettner.
Well, Christian is saying that he pulled him into him. And also, Lenny Wilkins right now would like an explanation on the call. And this is going to happen all throughout this series. Rodman, one of the best actors in the league. But then also, Laettner is, look at all of this. Is this a semi-mug or what? There's no call. All right, now just watch as you see. Now that definitely offensive foul. No doubt.
Laettner's second offensive foul of the game.
The knee brace, looking for more mobility. He's matched with Christian Laettner.
And you can see the philosophy by Lenny Wilkins. Go right at Rodman, make him defend.
Mutombo with the rebound and foul. Oh, and Rodman and Laettner get involved. Laettner pushed Rodman away. Laettner looking at the official, Bob Delaney, looking for a call.
Well, right to the post up, and Dennis Rodman knows he is a marked man because they don't respect his defense inside. When Laettner came across, he felt he got fouled on the play. And now what Christian Laettner has done in situations with Rodman, instead of just taking care of his own business, he has been complaining to the officials right away. Jordan stepping right in there, trying to keep Rodman from getting that early technical foul, which has been his trademark throughout the last couple of years, really.
Bill Jackson telling us earlier that he told Dennis that the game changes dramatically as soon as he picks up a technical foul. With the win, had the big lead in Game 2 on Thursday. Well, the Hawks looking for a foul call as Hancock hit the deck. Looked like he's shaken up, and back comes Pippen. Oh, Rodman will expect the pass called by the Hawks with 2:49 left, first half. Atlanta moments ago, Darren Hancock shaken up, making his way back to the Hawk locker room, and here's how it occurred.
Actually, he tripped over the foot of Dennis Rodman and bumped into Michael Jordan and went hard to the floor. And then on the other end, as Scottie Pippen raising up to take the shot, and like all good offensive rebounders should do, anticipate the miss. But Dennis anticipates a little too early and starts to turn, and that pass going right off the back of Dennis Rodman.
A little schmoozing on the part of Dennis with Hugh Evans.
Well, Dennis Rodman is just so out of sync right now. His game to him is so simple as to what he does.
Last time Rodman slapped away the wagging finger of Mutombo following a blocked shot. Minute and a half gone by in the fourth quarter. Hawks have come out with some energy. Laettner, it counts. No, it does not. At first, it appeared the indication was the basket would count, but it was before the shot attempt.
Now Dennis Rodman hooking up with Christian Laettner, Bally, as the arms and elbows get up. And I can tell Phil Jackson on the Chicago bench, he's talking to the referees, claiming that Dennis Rodman's getting elbow. But I think Phil is more concerned that Dennis might do something to ignite this Hawk team. Not that might do anything today, but might help them for the next game. And that's why
Not get a second shot.
Rodman with a turnaround, and on his 36th birthday, Dennis Rodman is 3 for 3 from the field and has 7 points. And the Bulls lead by to go, have hit 6 of 8 from the field. So they've gotten hot at the right time. They're trying to stay alive, avoid elimination, but an offensive foul is called.
Christian Laettner set a back screen for Blaylock. Now just watch how he sets the screen. He sets the screen, and now as he starts to go, see how Rodman had him? Rodman had him with his arm, and Laettner, you see, you can't do that. You got
to one another and yell. Here it is again. And there it is. Rodman is hit by Laettner, so Rodman has a new foe and gives him a pat on the back.
See, he's trying to get to Laettner, and up until now, Laettner's doing an excellent job. There is a ton of physical contact going on. Now, just watch this between these two guys. Now, you see how he locked him up? Now right there, Rodman went under Laettner's arm, hooked him, and as Laettner pushed back, Rodman flops.
Laettner
gets it back,
and it won't fall for him. And Rodman knocks it to himself. Dennis Rodman fouls to give, believe it or not. And there is Jordan finds Longley, and Longley on a deflection. And here comes Chicago wants a time.
now he's saying, look at that now.
16 turnovers by the Bulls. They're a little more than their average during the year. Laettner with 9 on the clock, and a foul not in the act of shooting.
And that was smart by Longley. See, Longley just went right in and bumped Rodman off because he was going after Laettner. And you can see that. As Laettner, just watch as Laettner makes his move here now. Rodman's playing with the forearm. See, now as he hit him, now you see he caught him on the left arm. No doubt about it. See, Longley, boom, smart. Get right in there before they're heated words.